Okay. Yeah. So far, we have discussed about NumPy, Pandas, and OS package, right? I mean, not entire functionalities present in the package we have discussed, but the basic things and how to import the packages and all we have discussed. And by using pip, the package install management, we uninstall packages and uninstall packages. So till there we are very clear till there. Okay, so today we'll discuss one more package, like we'll jump into one more package. Okay. Okay, so we'll be looking into this date time package. Okay, the last time we were discussing,
Can
so
I repeat?
sorry, can you hear me on? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I'm telling is, like, today we'll go into one more package, like we'll discuss one more package. Okay, and the package name is date time. Okay, the package name is date time. Okay, yeah. So date time package is something where you can deal with the dates and the time format. So whenever you're getting the data in the date format or time format, you can deal with the data, like converting the data into some other time zone, or kind of like fetching, suppose, or tracking the activities, like suppose, for example, uh, at this particular time at 6:17, I have bought something in Amazon, like I bought something in Amazon, so they'll keep a record of it. Like at this particular point time, no, they have I have bought the order, so they'll calculate like these after 7 days, the delivery will be done, and they'll give us the exact time. So everything needs to be automated, right? So the time also they are calculating it and they are storing it in the databases and all. Right. Not only that, suppose go to any bank. So bank employees will have their own login ID in their own web application, right? So in the bank web application, they have their own login IDs. So whenever they try to log in into their login IDs, no, automatically the tracking will be done. Like at what time they have logged in and at what time they have logged out. So that they track each and every activity what's happening in the bank, and the employees what they are doing with their IDs and all. Clear? So for that, at that time, we definitely require this date time module, date time, like the date and times and all. Okay. So in order to this import this date time and all, so we use import keyword, same what we have used for other packages like NumPy, Pandas, and OS. So here I have imported date time by using the keyword import, and import date time we have done. Suppose, for example, if I want to know the current time, like what is the time, what is my system time? So my system time is 17th June 6:18. So I need that time. So in order to fetch that time, no, we have one module available uh, in this date time package already. I'll just take a variable, and then I'll use date time dot date time dot now. Okay, yeah. And if I print date time, let us see the output. Okay, see, this is 17th June and 6:19. Yeah, at 6:19 I have executed the program. At this seconds also it gives us seconds, and microseconds are also available when you use dot now. At that particular point, whenever like you're executing this program, it gives you the date, like year, month, and day, followed by hours, minutes, and seconds, and then followed by microseconds as well. Okay. So in order to fetch the current date time, no, we can use this kind of syntax. Okay, and then this syntax is way too long, right? So date time dot now. Okay, so that means in from the date time we are importing again another folder kind of date time. In that folder now we are our file or folder. Date time is called a file or folder, and in that file or folder we are using that module. So now is a module or function, whatever they have written, we are using it. Okay, so in order to reduce that, like if you have two paths, two or more paths available, okay, how you are going to define the paths in Python? By using this dot symbol. Okay, so if you are using the module, you'll have this parenthesis symbol. If you're not using the module, no, like if that's not a module, then the if there is no parenthesis for the dot after the dot and all, no, then that is not a module, that's a file or a folder. Okay, then you can call the folder directly like this. So you can call from date time import date time. Okay, I'm giving alias name as dt. So now I'll take this date time out and simply I'll give dt. Okay. See, it's the same thing. So whenever you come across these multiple dot notations, like you can import submodules also from the main module. That means you can import sub packages kind of, already inside a big package. Everything will be in the form of folders and all. So you can call those folders in this way by using from keyword followed by the package name, and then you can import that respective file or folder from the inside that file or folder. Now whatever the modules are present, you can fetch those modules and you can use it like this. Okay, so that's how you can create your current date and time. You can get current date and time by using this syntax. Okay, what if you want only date, like I want only date, not the entire hours, minutes, seconds and microseconds. I want only the date. Okay, let us see. So like how to fetch the date and all, I'll show you. After dt dot, okay, so dt dot now, you just use one more method called date. See, date. Okay, if I print it is giving me only the date. So till now, if you use till now, you'll get the entire date time. If you use after that also, if you're using one more date functionality, then it gives you only the date actually. So it's up to you. If you want only the date, you can use this kind of syntax. Or if you want time also, then you can use now syntax. By using now, you can fetch the entire date time.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, actually here if it is given dt date and time, if you wrote date only, how it shows only dates, sir? Like how it cannot show, why it cannot show time, sir? Like that.
Uh, that's what. See, so when we have discussed about functions, functions are something where you write your own logic inside it, right? Like if you want addition of two programs, we have written the addition of two programs inside a function, and we have passed down the variables, and that's how you have once you call that function, automatically whatever inside the function logic is there, you're getting that output. Isn't that right?
Sir.
Yeah, in the same way, so date is a function. Are you getting it? Inside this package, that means already people have built so many functions, okay, for this module. So functions are already available. You are calling this function. So already the logic is present inside that function. Like how you are getting in the sense, see. So okay, I'll show you like in a customized way also. Okay, how to strip that strip. So we haven't discussed about stripping and all. I'll tell you once the strip comes and all, you'll understand the logic at that time. Okay, but for now, understand in this way. Like this is a function, and inside that function, we have certain logic. When you call this function, automatically the logic is done and it is giving you the output. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
if it is giving only the date, in the sense some stripping is done there. Okay, stripping in the sense like cutting the portion or slicing the portion kind of. Okay, so how to do it with date time and all, I'll show you. Okay, but first we'll try to understand the modules. Then after the module, slowly I will make sure, like after this module class, we will build our own user defined packages actually. Like we'll create we will create so many functions, and we'll call those functions by calling that package, user defined package and all, in another file, and we'll use that logic. I'll show you that. Why I'm showing you all this is we need to understand how the package is working initially. Then I'll show you how the custom made packages can be done, like how we can build our own modules kind of. Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
if you need only a month, we use a slicing part here, sir.
That's what it's up to us. So you see, for a single question, there are multiple solutions actually. Okay, so if you want only month, you can slice it. If not, if we can do that in multiple ways. Like you can convert that into a list kind of something. Like you can split the entire date into hyphens or something and get that index value, or you can directly slice it by using the string format or something. What could be the best possible way? That thing you need to use it. I mean, for one question, there's multiple solutions there. Okay.
Sir.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how you can get the current date actually. Okay, so in the previous class, while dealing with OS and all, so we have seen a timestamp value. the date time is encrypted in it has shown as in an encrypted format, kind of in the stats, if you remember. So I told you, like, when the date time module comes now, I'll show you how to convert from timestamp to the human readable format. Yeah. So we'll see, like, okay. So I'm going to import one more thing here, that is date. Okay, I'm going to import one more thing here, that is date. And so for example, I'll use a variable. Okay, so I have one example of the timestamp. Okay, from timestamp. Okay, here from timestamp now, we'll check, we'll take some random number here, not random exactly. Yeah, yeah, we can choose, like, what are the timestamp values we have now. Like, timestamp is something, where it's like, it is converted into a different time format, that's it. So if you want to convert that into human readable time format, this is the syntax for it. From timestamp. Okay, I'll execute this first, followed by this, and then if I print time stamp, see, I got some date actually. Yeah, so this timestamp, the encrypted timestamp, whatever we have now, this is the human readable format date actually. So this thing you can, like, convert from timestamp. Like, sometimes, people store date in the form of timestamps actually. Okay, so at the time now, you can use directly the timestamp from timestamp syntax to convert the date time into, to convert the timestamp into a human readable date time format. Yeah, is that clear, guys? Like, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll show you. Like, if you remember, in the input, in the OS module, we have called the stats of the particular uh, directory. Okay, I'll change the directory to training May 2022, and if I use os.stat, okay, os.get cwd. See, so these are the results, like, these are the stats for that particular directory actually. So here I have told you, like, see, this is the modified time, system modified time. I'll copy this. This is a timestamp now. So it's not in a human readable format. I've copied it. Okay. So this is the recent one actually, right? So because recently we have created that May folder. If I see 22/06/16. So on 16th of June, we have created this actually, right? Yeah. So that's how you can convert the timestamps into human readable formats. Okay, so people often store the date in the form of timestamps only in the database. Most probably, most of the people, you know, most of the big organizations and all, they store everything in the form of timestamps. And if you want to convert that into a human readable format, you can do this. Is that clear, guys? Yeah, I hope that's clear. And the next thing what we can do is we can print. Yeah, let me remember. Yeah, we can print year, month, and date. I mean, day as well directly. Like, we have printed out
Sir, your voice is
date.
not clear, sir.
Is it clear now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, we have printed out the date actually. So from the seconds time, we have separated the date. From the date also we can separate year, month, and
Sir,
day as
it's
well.
not clear, sir, your voice.
Okay. Well, how about now? Okay, got it. I'll increase the mic. Ha. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Your voice is audible.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the way we have printed out our date, from the time we have separated the time and we have printed out the date, right? In the same way, we can print out the year, month, and day as well separately. Okay. We'll look into that. Okay. For that, we have already imported the date, right? Okay. Good. Now, so first we'll get today's date. We can get today's date by using this kind of syntax also. Okay. So if I print today, so if I print today, yeah, see, so this is today's date actually. Okay, so if you want the current year, current month, and current date, like the present, the current one, yeah. So see, the current year, and I'll print current month and current date. Okay. Yeah. So in order to get the current year, we need to use, see, we have already stored the values inside a variable, right? So today dot year. You can use the syntax directly. You'll get the year. Today dot month, comma today dot day. Okay. If I execute the entire statements, see, 22/6/17 is today's date, and current year is 2022. Current month is 6, and current date is 17. So you can slice directly. So there are modules available already in datetime. So we are using those modules and we are directly building it. But if you want to write your own logic, like to slice the year, to slice the month, or to slice the date and all, you can do it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So we have used date. It represents the entire date format, right? So in the same way for time also, there is like a module called time, which represents for entire time zone, time thing actually. So if you want to work with times and all, you can directly call time. If you want to work only with dates and all, you can call date. Okay. Yeah. For example, if you want to create a new time and all, you can create time also. It's up to us. Like I'll take a variable and I'll use the keyword time. And yeah, so we can create, like, for example, I'll take 10 the hours, minutes and seconds, right? Seconds. Okay. Let us execute this. Time is not defined, so yeah, I'll execute this statement first and then this. And if we print a, see, so it is giving us in the hours, minutes and seconds format. So if you want to go for microseconds also, directly you can extend it, like use a comma and type some microseconds there, and automatically, okay, must be in 0.9999, right? That means the microsecond must be in 0.90 to 99. Okay, so we'll use this. Yeah, it will work, because previously, we have used more number of digits. We can't use more number of digits there. That's the limit for it. Yeah, see, so we have uh, this also, like we can create our own microseconds or time, anything. Like if you want to create a particular time, you want to fix a time and all, now you can create time by using this time module directly. And once the time is created, you can attach the time module to anything wherever you want. Okay. Yeah. So from the time now, we can print, we can separate. So we can separate this minutes, hours and seconds also. Same way, like today dot year, today dot month, today dot day. However, how we have designed now, in the same way we can print down the, I mean, we can separate the hours, minutes and seconds also. Okay. For example, if I type a dot hour, already we have created some time. See, a dot hour, it is giving us 10. See, hours is 10. In the same way, if you want to go for minute, simply type a dot minute, execute it, it's 12. And if you want to go for second, a dot second, and if you want microsecond, you just type microsecond there and you'll get it directly. So you can separate, I mean, you can separate each and every value, whatever you're seeing it in this current date time now, in the current date time, whatever you're seeing it now, you can separate each and every value. That's not a problem for us. Okay, directly by using this kind of logics now, you can directly separate them. Okay, so that is one. Okay, so in the same way we have created time now, you can create date as well. Here now we have taken current date, but you can create a date time module, I mean date time value as well. So you can create your own date value, or you can create your own date time value and all directly. Okay, how you are going to create it? So already we have imported date time, right? So we have used time time to create our time. Now I'll use date time to create the entire date time actually. Okay, first we'll create date and we'll see. Like we'll take 2022 and then like 11, not 11. So we'll go with March 25th. Okay, leaving zeros. So see zeros, there's an error here. So zeros, no need to give the zeros and all. You just take it out for the month. Simply type 3, and if I print A, see, so we haven't given the time, right? So that's why it is showing us the time format here. Since we have used date time. So if you are using date time, definitely, if you are not giving time, the default ones it will take up. So the default one is 00 is to 00 is to 00. Okay. What if you want to create time in this only? Same thing. Like after the comma, you give the time values and automatically the entire date time will be created. Okay. For
Sir,
example. So,
can you
yeah.
repeat one, sir?
Okay. Sure. See, so by using time module, we have defined our own time, right? Like 10, 12, 55. 10 is to 12 is to 55, it has come up, right? That means that the time value we have created on our own. In the same way, you can create our own date time as well. I mean, you can create a date and you can create the time. You can combine them both as well directly. Okay, you can do that by using this date time module. Actually, we have imported date time, right? So I've used the date time, and first I have given the year, and then followed by month, and then followed by date. Okay. If I'm executing this statement, only I have given only the date. So see, date time is something where it should have both date and time as well. But now we haven't given the time, right? So if you are not giving the time, it takes the default time available, and the default time available is sorry. Yeah, 00 is to 00 is to 00 is the default time available. So it takes that default time actually. Okay. If you want to create your own time, no, just keep a comma. Use like we'll use 18. Like okay, 6. We'll use 18, 37. Let us see whether it is in 24-hour format or not. Okay, 18, 37, 55. Okay. See, 18, 37, and 55. So like this, now you can create your own date time as well. Okay, so it's not like getting the current date time from the system. We should have some opportunity to create our own date time, right? So with this, now you can create your own date times as well. That's the main point actually. Okay. Okay. So if you want to
Okay,
print,
sir.
yeah, you understood, right, guys? Like, are we clear with this?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Someone is talking. I'll shut the door off. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So we are clear till this point, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Are we
sir.
clear? Okay. Good.
Yes, sir.
We are
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Good. So we can identify difference between two dates and times as well. Like how many days in between the dates and all. No, we can identify that as well. So we'll just see how to do it. Okay. So first we'll create a date, like two dates. We'll create two dates, and then we'll check how many days. We'll subtract 2 days, and we'll identify how many days are there in between those dates and all. Okay. Let us see. So first we'll create dates actually. Okay. So we know like to create a date and all we'll use date function, right? So we'll take day 1 is equals to date. Okay. So let us like take 2018, some year, random year, and 7th month, and followed by 12. In the same way, I'm going to create day 2, date 2017, 12, and 23. Okay, day 1 and day 2 I have given there. And if I print day 1 minus day 2, like to get, we'll see like whether it is able to identify it or not. See, it has given us like 201 days. So in between these two dates, no, there are 201 days available. So you can identify how many days are available between two dates actually. So that thing can be done easily in Python by just subtracting both the dates actually. Okay. Yeah, and you can subtract the time also. It's up to us. Like if you give us like how many days are there and how many hours are left, how many hours after subtracting and all, you'll get it. See, I'll use like 20. Okay, we'll go with some random 7 minutes, and then followed by seconds as 30. Okay, in the same way, I'll take hours as 8 and some 10 and seconds 45. Okay, let us see. So for this now I need to use date time definitely, right? Because date gives only the date. It is concerned only for the dates and all. So if you're using the time and all, definitely you need to see 200 days, and this is the time. Like that much the time between the two dates, no? That's the time actually. Okay, left and all by subtracting and all. Okay, so yeah, I guess we are good with the package. So if you have any doubts in this package, you can ask me. Like simply remember, like this package is used for defining all kinds of dates and times in Python. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, still there are so many functionalities present in this date time. Okay, let us see how to check those functionalities and all. Okay, simply I'll type date time Python. I'll go to this documentation. See, we are not here to discuss all the functionalities as I told you. See, so date time, I'll click here, and yeah, see, so there are so many okay, these are other modules. See, so these are like module time, module calendar, module zone info, module date util. So these all belongs to just date time modules only. Like I mean, these are like recommended kind of. See, also you can see these and you can relate your date time to these and all. Okay, and see, so there are so many types available here and common properties. And yeah, see, so they have given us the example like with time delta. So with time delta I haven't shown you, right? So time delta, by using time delta also you can play with time and all. Okay, so there are so many other functionalities available in this date time. Yeah, again I'm telling you, like we can't discuss all the functionalities at once, like because since we need to enter into data science and all, so we can't discuss all the functionalities of all the modules. You just need to explore it. Okay, likewise, see time delta dot max, time delta min. There's so many modules out there. I mean, the functionality is present in that package. Okay, here he has given us like date. See, this thing we have. See, ISO format is also available. See, from ISO format now you can change. Like there's so many time formats available. Date time formats in today's world. So, so almost all for all the formats, date time module has got its own functionality where you can convert that particular format into a clean and organized date format. Okay, so there are so many modules out there. If you want to explore the modules and all, now you just go to the documentation part and see. I mean, there are so many functionalities here, right? So you check one example, and then you can just understand how the modules and the package is working and all. Okay, but yeah, so people what they'll do is like they'll explore when the time comes. See, if they want the date time to be there, if the project requires a date time module and some kind of logic should be done, and they'll search for it and they'll understand that particular functionality if it is present in the date time or not, and then they'll use that functionality. If the functionality, if it is not satisfying what you're having, then they'll create their own functionality. Okay, clear? So this is just a basic introduction about date time. So try to okay. So your homework for today is like at least get 5 more functionalities apart from what I have shown you. 5 more simple examples only, like 5 more. You fetch those 5 more functionalities and try to use it. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good. So yeah, so that's how we create. That's how we import packages, right? Like external packages, and there are so many built-in packages as well in Python. So we'll use those built-in packages and we create our own logics and all. And whenever required, we import that package only. no need to import all the packages. Like if the package, if you in the project name, the package is seriously required, then only you import it. If not, no need to import it. Okay. Yeah. So now now we'll discuss how to create our custom made packages in a simpler way. So initially I'll show you how to make our custom made packages in a simpler way without using classes and objects, because we haven't entered into advanced Python. Yeah. So in advanced Python, now we deal with this object-oriented programming structures, the classes and objects and all. So we haven't entered into the classes and objects by using simple functions. So what we have learned by using the simple functions, we will create our own customized packages. I'll show you how to make our customized packages and all. Okay. Okay. We'll create a simple package. Simple package. That simple package, now it will, if we give two numbers. So it throws it should show us addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. The 4 answers at a time. Okay. So how to do it? Okay. So let us first yeah, I'll open a file. So I'll save this file into our training folder. Okay. See, I'm saving this as arithmetic. Since addition, subtraction, multiplication, division belongs to arithmetic operators, I'm creating a file name with arithmetic.py. Remember. Okay. Now I'm creating a function def. I'll use arithmetic only. Okay. I'll use arithmetic only here. Arithmetic, we'll use some other name because the file name and this is same, right? We'll get confused. So I'll use a simple name. So operations. Okay, we'll use operations, and the parameters I'll be giving 2 values, means we are forwarding, like, or we are passing on 2 values. Huh? So that's why I created 2 variables down here. Okay. So first for addition, a plus b. Okay. For subtraction, a minus b. For multiplication, a into b. For division, a by b. Right. So we need to return, because return statements returns the values whatever whatever you want to return now. Whenever you call any function, I told you, like the basic difference, when you use return, you can store that value inside a variable. If you use print statement, just prints the statement. So it returns something. So it returns some value whenever you call that particular function. Okay. So here I'll return addition. We can return multiple values also. See, I'm returning multiple values at once. Clear? So I'm returning multiple values at once. So my function is ready. That means I have created my own file actually. Like I have created a file called arithmetic.py, and inside that I have written my logic, and this is my function. So arithmetic is my package, and this is my function now. Okay, I'm going to call this package and this function in a separate file. Okay, so this is my another file. Okay, so this is my another file. Now what I will do is I'll import arithmetic. Okay, import arithmetic. Arithmetic is not available. The package arithmetic is not available in Python. It's not a built-in package, or it's not an external package. Okay, the one which we are creating, arithmetic, is a custom-made package. What the user-defined package, we are defining it. So now if I execute this, see, it has executed without any error. That means, yeah, we can call that the file. We can call that file. We have called the file, and we can use functionalities present inside that file. So whenever I'm talking about packages, now packages are nothing but Python files only. So we are calling those Python files, and we are calling the functionalities present in the Python files. Yeah. So yes, the classes and objects are involved in the Python files, but as of now we haven't dealt with the classes and objects. So I'm explaining you with the functions. Okay. Once we start classes and objects, I'll show you how to do user-defined packages by using classes and objects also. Okay. Okay. Now what I will do is, so I have imported arithmetic. Now I'll print down the values. Like we'll use operations of 5, 6. Operations of 5, 6. Let us see if we are getting the output or not. See, it is throwing us the error because from the arithmetic, now we have imported arithmetic, but this is not the right way to call the functionality present in that particular file. So in order to call the functionality present in that particular file, you need to use the file name dot operations of 5 comma 6. Then only you'll get the right output. See, the error is also gone now. If I execute this, see, I got like 4 values down here. One is 11, minus 1, 30, and 0.833. That means we have got the values for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. That means we are writing logic somewhere and we are calling that logic in another file, right? So that's how the logics are made. That's how the packages are made. So once you the packages are installed in your folders, now automatically you can call those modules and you can use those functionalities like this. Are we clear, guys? Are we clear? And you can use the LSM to this also. Sorry, do you want me to tell from the starting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
do
See.
you need the packages?
Sure. Okay, see, it's very easy actually. So understand in this way. So we have imported packages like NumPy and Pandas, right? So we have imported packages like NumPy and Pandas, and from the NumPy we have like defined we have called so many functionalities like NumPy np.array. So we have given the alias name to the package by after importing np.array. So array is a function there. Array is a function. Which this is a function, right? I mean, think that array as a function. Yeah. So it's a method actually present inside that particular package. So now operations is a method which we have created inside this arithmetic file, arithmetic.py file, arithmetic.py file, right? Yeah. So think arithmetic as NumPy. So we have NumPy. We are importing NumPy. We have imported arithmetic. Arithmetic you can give some alias name as well, like 80. Okay, now I'll replace that 80 with yeah. So while calling that array, remember np.array we have called it np.array, and we have given the array values. Like what are the values we require for to create an array? We have given the values because that particular method contains contains the parameters, the list of parameters. The list values you have passed it into that array. So it considers that list and it creates that array and it is sending you the output. In the same way, arithmetic is a package. I have given the alias name to it, and inside that arithmetic we have a method called operations, and that operations require 2 parameters a comma p. And if I go after going here, so I have called the package first 80 dot followed by the module. I mean the method. Sorry, not module. Method is operations. I have called that method, and I have given 2 variables here. I mean 2 parameters. So a and a comma b are the required parameters present for that particular method. So I have given 2 values 5 comma 6, and automatically it goes into this logic. It does the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and returns all the values. So we are returning all the values, and that's how once we print the statement, it is printing all the values like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Clear, guys? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's how we create these built-in user-defined modules and all. Okay. For example, again I'll show you. Like we'll create a folder and then we'll import it. Let us see how that works. Okay. So now let us consider this actually. So let us create a folder. We'll name the folder as sample. Okay. I'll move this file into the sample. Okay. Okay, what happens if I call, if I import arithmetic as 80 now? See? Okay. Okay, I need to move this. Do you want to close it? Yes. Okay, I need to restart the console because we already imported the module, right? I guess it is. Okay, see, there is no module name arithmetic now because we have moved that into a folder, right? Yeah. So now what I'll do is from, what is the folder name? Sample. We'll import arithmetic. Are you getting the point? So how the packages are built inside? See, I'll execute this. See, now it is executed. Right now I can give alias name as 80. Yeah, whatever the name you want, you can give it. And if I do it, yeah, see, it's done. Okay. So did you get it? What I have done? Like this is like that's how the packages. From the packages we are calling up the modules. the methods, sorry. So we are calling up the methods actually. So package is nothing but a module. Package and module are same. The methods, methods in the functional logic, whatever you are writing inside the files, you are calling that. Now you get it, right? So numpy is some kind of folder, and inside that folder, if you want to call any file or something, use from, and then call the file, and then use the functionalities present inside that file. And that functional logic is already been built by some developers in the market. So that's yeah, that's it. So that's how you can create your custom made packages actually. Okay, so homework for you is like build at least one custom. Okay, build a custom made package which prints all the prime numbers from 0 to 100. Clear? That's your homework.
So please repeat the homework.
Okay,
Repeat,
so
sir.
create a custom made package like the user defined package which prints all the prime numbers from 0 to 100. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear with the homework, right? You understood, no?